So I got a comment just now, and this comment is about how I hum and haw. Hum and haw. I have never hummed or hawed in a video before. Pretty much saying that if you're looking for info on the 9070 XT, that this was not the video. So, maybe I did this wrong. Maybe I did that video incorrectly because all the information in it, I guess, was not good. So, let's try this again, shall we? The main issues with the 9070 at the moment on Linux are as follows. Your system can entirely freeze if you're using Gnome, KDE, or even Cosmic. We are not sure what causes it. I'm not sure if it's related to the kernel, the DRM for AMD, or the message drivers. We are completely unsure, okay? Because it doesn't happen on official drivers using official pro drivers or drivers in general that are built by AMD officially. The next thing that you could get is a freeze on a page fault. I don't know what the hell that means exactly, but it's annoying. You can also get ring graphics timeout after waking up from sleep. You can see all the issues right here. There are graphical corruption issues on the 9070 XT. I also have these with Indiana Jones, The Great Circle. I've also had these with Grand Theft Auto before, and there was some weird graphical issues going on with other titles such as Monster Hunter, and they're not bad. They're not by any chance annoying. It's just annoying. It is annoying. It's a problem, clearly, but it's just not what you want. There's low performance with ray tracing and also with rasterization depending on the game compared to AMD VLK. Way lower RT performance in Doom Eternal and Quake 2 and RTX. You'll also get page faults, in other words, crashing every time you try to play certain titles. This was updated 3 hours ago, so I don't know if that's changed. We'll have to go take a look. There's plenty of stutters and encoding issues, but fine on HEVC, which I can confirm. I did have a video I did on Fedora 42 where it was just constantly stuttering after rendering it out. Ray cursor rendering is black. I've had this when using HDR on Gnome and KDE. There's also issues with KDE where if you set it in, there's the graphics cursor, blah, blah, blah. If you set color accuracy mode in KDE, you'll get a wonky broken screen, which I find hilarious the most. Only small performance improvement from going from the 16 whatever XT to the new GPU. That's not really true. There was a huge performance because I actually saw what it was like to have ray tracing on in Cyberpunk, and that's just not true. Media Core performance in Last of Us 2, well, Media Core game. And Kwin has crashes and certain other things as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of issues, okay? And here's the fun part. Hyperlin solves all of them. I'm not getting crashing in any games. It doesn't solve the performance issues. That will have to come later. But the crashing, the weird issues, Hyperlin solves the crashing and the weird issues, which is great. Another issue that I was just having, as I had my mouse still, it was flickering in and out of existence. So we can add that to a new one. Now, we're going to move on to Lact, because there has been a lot of questions about Lact, and I don't know if I have Lact installed. I do not, so let's go and install Lact. Just open this up. We're going to do sudo pacman-catalyst Lact, and there we go. We have Lact installed, for lack of a better word. And now, of course, we're going to have to also go enable this. I'm not used to pressing a different key for, the main application thing to open. So there's that. We're going to pin this here. And close all the windows. Does Lact still stay open after you close it? Or we get OC? Enable overclocking. Sure. Regenerating a init RAMFS. So it's got to do that. We could adjust the power wattage. I believe we can. Yeah, there's 3D full screen mode. We could set automatic, yada, yada, yada. Overclocking disabled. Reboot. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. So I'll be right back. We need a reboot and see if we can get Lact working. All right, so we reboot it. We're back. The enable overclocking button is gone. We do have highest clocks. We can hit apply. And yeah, look at that. We can also adjust the wattage if we need to. So it's pretty clear that this works. I'm not sure if we can undervolt or not. I'm not really sure how to do that, but we are able to adjust. Can we adjust power states? Note, performance level must be set to manual. Interesting. So we can set this to manual. So if we wanted to, we could just enable the fastest clocks available. Let's just do that and hit apply. If that's correct. Yep, look at that. That's interesting. I like that. Let's just turn that off for now, though. I don't want to have to do that. We're just going to set this to highest clocks and hit apply. Now, before we rebooted, I did see a power level mode here. We have to set this to manual, it says. Okay. So 3D full screen. You got FLK, video, Windows, you got custom, you got compute. You got a whole bunch of really interesting options in here. Okay. I'm going to set this back to automatic. I'm not going to mess around with overclocking, but yeah, let's just set that to wait. I think I broke it. I broke it. I break everything. Let's just close all windows. Okay, I'm going to move that over there. What else does you need to know? It performs great in almost every title, with small performance progressions compared to Windows. Showing you this information is absolutely pointless because you don't have my CPU. Even if you have the same type of GPU as I do, you might not experience the same performance as I do, because most games are highly dependent on the core clock, the single core clock of your CPU. This is why Intel was so sought after in the early days of gaming. What I can tell you is that for compute things, tasks like recording and OBS, I have a video on that, it works great. It does need a little more love from OBS side. I mean, that would be very welcome, appreciated. Mesa needs to put more love towards it in the encoding, decoding side because of the stutters and the other issues. Once that's fixed, it's going to be great. And as far as Affinity Photo goes, it's smooth as a button. Alright, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to put up some games, and you're going to be able to see how they perform. I'm going to throw that in the video. I'm going to try to put in as many games as I can. Dead Island 2, Guild Wars 2, Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition, Monster Hunter Wilds, Resident Evil Village, Days Gone, Hogwarts Legacy, and Cyberpunk. I hope that's enough, but first, I have to go eat. Have fun!
With you. Gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch. off for now. A little gathering goes a long way. Ah! I made eye contact with it. On my way there.
this station. Don't worry. I told you.
I got it! I got it! Open up! Go!
Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top.
Okay.
He got
Hey,
one too
Duke,
many explosions at D6.
Where to now?
Left, across the square.
Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here? How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the rig, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed it myself with my slingshot.
Let him learn to stand up for himself.
Yeah,
How
right.
else can he hope
And
to
how
survive in the metro? Rise and shine, people!
Have a flashlight.
Hang in there, Artyom. You gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel! Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours. But don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6, but you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please. Promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Still, lucky those Spartans are damn good. They brought Artyom here just in time. They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of healthy and fit people down here. Me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface. Huh? Well.
Donna, I told you 100 times already. You must come back to Polis.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're all right. You gave us a tour, brother.
Artyom! How are you, friend? I see you're all right.
Gentlemen, give way.
This calls for a celebration. A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how are you usual
guys?
huh?
You just stop crowding him.
Welcome back, Artyom.
Привет, Artyom.
All right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Yeah! Oh, it's official.
How are you? You guys are like
So I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom. More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Why, yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead. We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Move it. We don't need any extra radiation, darling. Father will kill me if he finds out I went out with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks. Maybe you should come back to the The pack is here. So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass? Wait it out. Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack.
Hey, wait. Hold up. Shit. All right, let me see. Wait. Here. Down this way. Tracks are fresh. So where the hell did you learn to track shit anyway?
Used to go elk hunting with my old man when I was a kid. Ended up tracking shit for miles.
Holy shit! Get down! You okay, brother? Yeah. Just a graze. Son of a bitch can't aim worth a damn.
Son of a bitch.
I'm fine, Boozer. He must be heading down there, toward the falls.
He's losing a lot of blood. He's not getting far. Come on.
Search him.
You did the right thing, bro. You don't want to leave anyone to the freaks. Not even a piece of shit like Leon.
Hey, hold up. I want to search this camp, see if I can't find something to fix up this scratch. Just gotta put them together and yes. There, yeah, that ought to do it. Guess I won't be losing the arm anytime soon. Oh, we were going hunting tonight. Take some bounties into Tucker.
Not if it's pissing down rain.
Nah, man, we need the camp credits. Gotta stock up on supplies.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to be out all night, though.
Jesus, I gotta get in shape.
Gonna see if there's anything we can salvage on Leon's bike. Hey, what did Leon give you?
Map of some kind. Once we get my bike back, let's head up to the cemetery, look around.
Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow, get the drugs, take him to Tucker, collect on Leon's bounty. Then I say we head north.
You think shit's any different up north?
Don't matter, I think it'd do us good. Get the hell away from here. Hold on, something's blocking the road.
Careful. I saw a setup like this a couple days ago. A bunch of rippers blocked the road with an old truck.
Come on, help me move it.
And with that, I decided that 35 minutes was maybe a bit too much. I could have added a lot more games. I mean, I could make a part 2 if you want me to. Comment below on that. But this is the performance of the 9070 XT. There was tons more titles I could have done. Cyberpunk is one that I want to kind of give its own video because, yeah, that one's pretty heavy when it comes to ray tracing. And also probably one of the most optimized. So, I hope this is a lot better than the humming and the yarring that guy said I do in his comment. And I hope you found this information useful. I am using Mesa 25.0.3. You can also use Mesa Git if you need to. Mesa Git is more for testing purposes, but you can use it as a daily driver. Just expect a lot of bugs, and if you run into them, please go to Mesa GitLab and report these bugs the best that you can. If you need to ask, they will teach you how to provide logs and other things. I'll have videos on that later, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everybody. Thanks for watching.